Hello you beautiful, beautiful people, we are back and we are sliding our way on over to the winter dry season festival playlist for series 47. We're going to be taking on and completing this week's Forzathon challenges Shelby's Muscle. Jump on over and take a look at this week's backstage vote and what cars made it into the backstage shop. We'll also be checking out this week's Forzathon shop and all of the festival players rewards and restrictions for this week. So if you happen to be new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing, smash the like button, share the video with a friend. Without further ado, let's jump into this week's Forzathon challenges. So let's get started then with this week's Forzathon challenges Shelby's Muscle, kicking things off with Chapter 1, 6th Generation. Own and drive the 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500, the latest iteration of Carroll Shelby's legendary Cobra GT350. Here it is then, the 2020 Mustang Shelby GT500. This absolute American powerhouse is the vehicle we're going to be using for this week's Forzathon challenges. The tune that I am using in today's video is up for download. If you wish to use it, just search for gamer tag Skippy 4631. Share codes, as always, are in the description and down in the comments below. Own and drive then has always been the same. Hop into free roam from any festival site or player house, drive a couple of seconds down the road, and 6th generation complete. And while we're here, we'll just pop around the corner and head on over to Horizon backstage, check out the vote and check out the shop. First things first then, the backstage shop. What vehicles made it in from last week's vote? Just as I thought, the Porsche 911 GT3 has made it into the backstage, and so has the Ferrari Dino 246 GT. So what vehicles do we have in this week's backstage vote? We have the Hyundai Kona 22 and the Volkswagen ID4 21 up against the Ford Focus 22 and the BMW iX 22. Let me know down in the comments, are you voting for Team Left or are you voting for Team Right? With Chapter 1 now complete, it is on to Chapter 2, Burning Rubber. Earn an ultimate burnout skill by laying down some serious rubber using the 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500's wide tyres and supercharged V8. One ultimate burnout skill then. So find yourself a fairly open space and make sure you stay on the tarmac. This won't work if you get it on the gravel or on some sort of dirt road. So from a standstill, hold the brakes, hold the revs, turn left or right all the way, let go of the brakes, holding that throttle, and you'll see we're getting a burnout skill at the top, and pretty quickly and easily one ultimate burnout skill, completing Burning Rubber. Pretty easy chapter then. Chapter 2 complete, on to Chapter 3, Green Machine. Paint the car's body to change the look of the 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500's iconic profile. Which colour do you prefer? So heading back inside any festival site or player house, head on over to the garage tab and then head down to designs and paint, and then go on into paint car. From here you can then paint the body of your Shelby GT500. Now I quite like the red that I have on it already because it kind of matches the Hot Wheels tyres I have on this, but I am going to have to paint the body. I think we'll go for this green. So with the body of the Mustang now painted, if we hop into free roam, drive forward just a smidge, and that would be Chapter 3, Green Machine, complete. So with Chapter 3 complete, it's on to our fourth and final chapter for this week, Unmistakable. Chill out, put some music on, and go for a 5-mile drive in your freshly painted 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. Now for this 5-mile drive, any road can be used within free roam. You can even do it during races to earn some extra credits and influence along the way. Now to make it super easy, I'm going to be using the motorway that runs down the centre of the map. I can maintain a high top speed and travel a quicker distance or longer distance quicker in the Shelby using the motorway. So yeah, just 5-mile cruise down the motorway. And in no time at all, we travel the 5 miles we need to complete Chapter 4, which in turn completes this week's Forzathon challenges Shelby's Muscle, collecting 160 Forzathon points and 5 points towards our winter dry season. Now let's jump on over and check out this week's Forzathon shop. Surprise, surprise, more auto show cars. The Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR 1998, 600 Forzathon points available in the auto show. The Aston Martin 2019 Advantage, again available in the auto show, 200 Forzathon points. The normal 1 backstage pass will set you back 1,000 Forzathon points. And then vanity items costing 75 Forzathon points each. The classic Running Man emote and the Horizon Raptors hoodie. And as always, any spare Forzathon points knocking around, grab yourselves a normal wheel spin for 60 Forzathon points, or you can grab a super duper wheel spin for 150 Forzathon points. Now let's jump back to the playlist and check out the rewards and the restrictions. The winter dry season then, the halfway point for this series 47. 70 points up for grabs in total this week. For 20 of those points, it's a hard to find car, the Audi RS6 2021. And for 40 points, it's 1 Horizon Backstage Pass. So let's take a quick skim through the festival pairs, switching between the reward and the restriction. Nissan GTR 93, completely a bone stock for this week's online trial. That's what you're going to be using. And the reward is the Porsche 356 59. Your Event Labs restrictions and your Event Lab rewards. Season player gains makes a return to the festival pairs. Drive any B-class front-wheel drive car. That will be absolutely horrendous to try and complete. No change on the PR stunts. Super wheel spins up for grabs for completion, and anything goes S2 998. Just the 2 season championships this week: Pontiac TA77, BMW Z408 up for grabs. There's your restrictions. Treasure hunt for the challenges: 300 Forzathon points up for grabs. Photo challenge: the Natural Leaf Desert Scarf up for grabs in the clothing items, and then Horizon Heavy Hitters Open challenges. No change on the monthly rivals, just another week to put in your quick lap times. And then for the DLCs, again the PR stunts, anything goes S2 998. Super wheel spins up for grabs upon completion. And then we have 2 season championships: Apex Predators Cap up for grabs and the Ford Cortina up for grabs. And then there are your restrictions. Trucks on the Rally Adventure is super tough because they are super big on little tight rally roads, so that should be fairly interesting. There we go, the winter festival players. Nothing too crazy up for grabs in the rewards. Just make sure you are putting in the time and effort to grab that 21 Audi RS6 and that Horizon Backstage Pass for the 20 and 40 point completion prizes. But any questions, hit me up in the comments. Those are the best to help you out. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you are new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. Smash the like button while you're down there. Share the video with a friend. Stay safe and have an awesome day.